my movie's probably ain't gonna work after I get done with this video. But Die Hard, Die Hard, the Blu-ray collection. It's got, which I don't think it has the newest film in it though. It's got Die Hard, Die Hard 2, Die Hard with a Vengeance, Live Free or Die Hard. It doesn't have the really horrible one in it, but I own that as well. I just don't know where it's at right now. Actually, it's right there. Anyways, yeah, I got this. You know how much I got this for? If you've been a subscriber and saw one of my old videos whenever I picked this up, I got this at like Game Exchange for like $7.95, and they're asking at Best Buy like $45 for this, and I got it for $7.95. I was like, hell yeah! And they do like a buy two get one free. So I think actually I got like 2 other movies that were more expensive than this, so I got this for free. So, but it was the original price was going $7.95 or some shit. So, all right, moving on. The Town, Ben Affleck, one of his best directing films of all time, along with Gone Baby Gone. Love both of these movies. Honestly, I love The Town for what it is, but Gone Baby Gone is one of my favorite movies. I mean, when I first saw this movie, I had to watch it like right after again because I mean, I just love the writing on this film. Very, very good movie. I believe it was a book, but it's kind of like a figure out who done it, who kidnapped the daughter movie. But yeah, if you haven't seen Gone Baby Gone, I highly recommend that film. And it's it's got Casey Affleck, Ben Affleck's little brother, so he puts him at the front and center, and he's like the private investigator trying to find this girl. Killer Joe. This is a movie that a lot of people don't know about with Matthew McConaughey. Very, very good movie. I like it a lot for what it is. He's basically like a detective, but he's also like a hitman. It's kind of like it's a real trashy movie, but it's fun. It's fun and it's pretty brutal at times. Inception, we all have seen this. Great movie. Christopher Nolan. Enemy of the State, great movie. I had to add this to my collection. One of Will Smith's best. I really enjoy this movie. He's just on the run from like the CIA or whatever, and it's just a fast-paced movie. Warcraft. It was pretty good. I'm not a Warcraft fan, but I just added it to my collection. It's alright for what it is. Really don't know what the hell was going on, but it's okay. Salt, the Steelbook, pretty good movie. Fun fact, Tom Cruise originally was offered this movie, and he turned it down. Then they turned it to Angelina Jolie and turned it to a female character. But yeah, Salt was originally supposed to be Tom Cruise. Riddick, it's okay. I expected more out of this movie, but it was alright for what it was. I think I like Pitch Black better. I don't know why I don't own Pitch Black, but yeah, Riddick was alright. Starship Troopers Invasion. This is like a digital movie, like animated. From what I remember, it's pretty fun. It's better than the sequels of Starship Troopers. The first one's always the best. It's perfect blend of cheese and action and everything. But yeah, this is pretty good for like one of those CGI type movies, kind of like those Final Fantasy movies or something like that. It's kind of like that kind of style, but it's pretty good. You might like it if you like those kind of films. Legion, I expected more of this movie. I think this movie had like some production issues. I felt like the first half was pretty good. Second half just falls apart. Priest, it was okay for what it was. Pretty cheesy, but it had some fun moments in it. At least it wasn't very long. Vampire Hunter, same thing for this. It had some fun moments as well. I expected more out of it, but it was fun. Starts off really good. The Last Stand. This is another film that I expected more from, but I enjoyed it. This was I think this was like Schwarzenegger's biggest like comeback. Whenever he came back to Hollywood and everything, went back into movies. I think this was like his first film, that a big release or something like that, and it just didn't make the money that it was supposed to, and none of his movies are anymore. Actually, when they advertised this movie, Johnny Knoxville's in it, and they put Schwarzenegger and Knoxville side by side, and usually all you needed was Arnold's name to sell a movie, but not this day and age. Cloud Atlas. Have not watched this. My wife liked it. I've heard mixed opinions about it. Live Free or Die Hard. I guess I got 2 copies of this now since I got the box set. A Good Day to Die Hard. Not the greatest movie. Nope. But I just added it because it was a Die Hard film. Columbia. It was okay. It was alright. It's a pretty good movie, I guess. Hansel and Gretel. I enjoyed this movie. I thought the production value was great. Great in this movie. A few things could have made it a little bit better, but it was fun. I heard they're supposed to be making a second one, but I'm not quite sure. Haven't heard anything in a while. I had to move the screen mask. Sucker Punch. Another poor execution film. This is from Zack Snyder. I saw what it started off pretty good. It had a good vibe to it, good ideas, just not the greatest execution. Some things they could have done differently, but yeah, it's okay. Alpha Dog, love this movie. I absolutely. This isn't an action movie, by the way, but I love this movie. This has got an A1 cast. Ben Foster, one of my favorite actors of all time, is in it. Justin Timberlake's in it. Bruce Willis. Just a whole lot of actors. Sharon Stone's in it. Anton Yelchin, who's the missing kid, the kidnapped kid in the movie. You know, rest in peace. You know, he died not too long ago. Great movie. True story. Pretty crazy though. I mean, it's just and the outcome of the whole thing. I was not expecting it at all. So it was like it was very like it was very dramatic. Let's just say that. But great movie. If you have not seen Alpha Dog, check it out. Ben Foster, he kills it in that movie. I mean, he's just a fucking badass. Angels and Demons. From what I can remember, it's pretty good. I haven't watched Inferno yet. Didn't really care for Da Vinci Code. Thought it could have been better. War Dogs, pretty good movie. Not the greatest, but it's decent. Don't go into it expecting some type of gangster movie or anything like that. Ex Machina, great film. Great ideas, great acting, everything. It was really good. The Fighter, Mark Wahlberg and Christian Bale. Really great movie. I did not see this until like recently, and I'm so mad at myself for that because I love this movie. The Fighter is fantastic. Super fucking fantastic. Check it out if you haven't seen it yet. Drive Angry, cheese all the way. Explosions, bloody violence, and hot girls. That's basically this movie. If that's your cup of tea, then check it out. Titanic, one of the greatest movies. You can hate on this movie all you want. It's still a good movie to me. Even though that, you know, Rose could have moved her ass off that fucking piece of wood or door or whatever that was holding her up at the end, and Jack could have, Leonardo DiCaprio could have shared that shit. There was enough room on that, but it wouldn't have been as dramatic. Anyways, Conan the Barbarian, not the greatest movie. I didn't know this was 3D, but yeah, pretty good movie. Honestly, I don't know. I haven't seen this in a very long time. So I rented it, I believe, and then I bought it and I haven't watched it since. Probably not that great. I have to revisit it, so don't take my word for that one. Immortals, I don't know why I liked this movie so much when it first came out. I rewatched this not too long ago, and it kind of sucked. I mean, it's a 300 wannabe, but there's a couple of good fight scenes, but most of all, the movie kind of sucked a bag of dicks. The Lincoln Lawyer, I enjoyed this film. Matthew McConaughey, when he was really starting to get back into film a lot and everything. I mean, he just really good performances in this movie. Really good performances. I think that's it for my action films. I have a lot more action, which is down there. Hold on one second. Let me